Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing pulls in the latest double 5-star banner in Life Makeover. I'm pretty excited for this one. I think we're not gonna do too many pulls, but I'm excited to make it out for today. So let's get into today's video. First, I want to have a look at everything that we can get, of course, and claim our free tickets. I want to kind of like still be saving for, I don't really know what I'm waiting for here, but I don't know. I just don't love these ones. I got 10,000 gems right now, which is pretty impressive if I do say so myself. I did a review for this and I don't know if I loved it. If I'm looking at these two sets objectively, like obviously you can't choose, but if I had to, I think I would go for the spider one, which is this one. I think the Lolita style dress is really cute. The top of the dress is really what spoke to me initially, but like if you look at this dress on its own, it looks so dumb. Sorry, but the back end is, it's tough, all right, on its own. Maybe if you style it differently, obviously it's supposed to be a spider, so it's be the back end of the spider, so I guess that makes sense in that way, but like I don't know how much I would use that on its own. Then we also have the sleeves here being separate, which I think, I don't know, man. It's like, normally I'm a big fan of the sleeves being separate because I've done that quite a lot recently, and that makes a lot of dresses a lot more versatile as well. But these sleeves are not impressive enough to be separate, and feels more like a, we're just gonna make these separate so it's an extra piece to pull for kind of vibe, because 11 pieces is quite a lot, yeah, because it could have been just 10. I really like the socks for this one because it has that ballet type strapping here. I think that's one of the things I like. I also think the spider leg things are very interesting, and the handheld is really cute. I think that with the bows on it and the pearls, I remember seeing that. But like the necklace, I'm not the biggest fan of the gloves, like whatever. The hair is really cool. I'll give you that. All right, the hair is really cool. The bow, I'm not really an insect person or like a spider person either way, so like it's not my thing. But if you are, like, I'm so excited for you because this is like a pretty stylistic choice, right, of a spider. I think that's really pretty. And then we have the knight or whatever. Really pretty dress. I think this one is very interesting. I've seen some dye colors for this as well, which I think is really nice. The hair is like way less cool than the other one. I wish there was a little bit more face framing pieces here than just like the big blob of hair in the back, but I like the shade. I also think the background pieces here with the thorns are really cool. I also think these shoes are cool because I think the only other knight shoes we have is the 6-star from that unicorn set, like, what is it, like 3 months ago. And I never pulled for those shoes, I think. Or did I? I don't know. Anyway, if you didn't, you can get these, which I think is a good second choice. I also think this sword is really cool. I think I already have a couple of, like, florally weapons, but I don't know. I just think weapons are cool in dress-up games because you don't see those too often. So, I don't know. I'm not complaining here. Not the biggest fan of the ball in the back. When I saw the animation where she was moving, it just looked so out of place. So not the biggest fan of that. That's what I'm saying, like, it's so strongly like and so strongly dislike that for me it's not worth the gamble, if you get what I mean, right? I do think the sleeves, I would like those as well. I think those are really cool. It's one nice one for my collection. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, about both. So I don't know, we can maybe get some cute stuff, maybe not. Then the 4-star I think is also like okay-ish. I like that the straps match the shoes as well. I think the shoes are kind of cool. But again, I think I already have something like that. So not necessarily a need. Then let's have a look at our separate 6-star items. So we have traditional Japanese shoes. I forgot the name. I wouldn't really use those. I don't even think I have a kimono that's higher than like a 3-star. 6-star earrings. No, they're not the strongest. And then I think this is like a clutch or something. Watchman those. She still have a bag of star cookies. Dropped the evidence as she fled. I don't know if they're supposed to be star cookies, but nah, no. Then we also have 5-star items, I think. We have bubble star, a hair clip of a starfish, which I think is kind of cute. A bracelet, which is whatever. We have this butterfly on her nose. That is really cute. I want that. I'll finger crossed for that. And then we have some light decorations that are kind of like whatever. Okay, and then these is new. Ew! Asymmetric sock with bows and ruffles? Sign me up. I like that. I already have the other 3, but sometimes they add to this category as well. This one is new. Oh, that's so cute. And makeup we have, this is supposed to be, I think, the spider one. which is kind of pinkish, and I think there's petals in there. Really, really pretty lenses. A melting kiss, so it's dark lips, and I think there's like flames on the bottom and top lip, which is interesting. Eyebrows I wouldn't use, and then blushing with hearts. I've tried this IRL before, it didn't really work out. But I guess in game it's kind of cute, so this one is alright for me. And then this is the night lenses, because normally they match them per set, so I think this is, if I'm looking at the colors, that's what I think what they match with, which is also black with red in the center. I think these are really cool as well. And then we have Flame Burn, which is, that's not wounds, but flames that can throw the land into ashes. So I don't know if it's like a burn on her face. It looks okay-ish. I don't know. I'm not one to use scars or like burn marks on dressing up. Maybe I'm picky with that, yeah. Maybe I'm just like, I guess if you're going for like a really first character, it could work with this sets. I don't think I would use that. So that's all we have for today. I think I already claimed all of my tickets here. I will be buying, let's buy one here. And then since I got the battle pass, we can buy this one. So we got 40 tickets, 30. Alright, 30 pulls is fine by me for today. Then there's also the Dance of Vanity rerun still. I did do a pulse for this on my channel, so if you want to watch that video. Did I do a pulse? Wait. Yes, I did. 17th of June. So that's like a year ago. Watch that video if you want to see it. So no spoilers for now. So come back in just a second and I'll tell you what I got. Alright, great. So I did end up getting not the butterfly dress. I got locked into the other one, but I don't want to finish this first because I really don't like the accessories. So I'm just gonna take the L on that. But this dress is really cute, but it's not like crazy cool. Well, it is. Okay, I don't want to hear it. We're gonna skip it though. I don't really pull on reruns because I want to save for newer things. Preferably, I'm only gonna pull on like some of these sets, so it's whatever. But without further ado, let's get into our first 10 pull. I don't even think we're gonna get a dress today, so we'll see. But at least we got the 4-star shoes. Oh, I'm happy with that. Alright, we got the bracelet. We got the hair for the spider. Oh, that's actually what I wanted. This is good. Okay. That's a good start. Okay, pull number 20. We got the 4-star bows, which I'm also happy about. We got the back piece. Well, maybe we can make it into a challenge because I gotta style my new items, of course. We got earrings. We got the blushing with the hearts, which actually is kind of fun. Okay. Let's hope we get the shoes or something, or like the sword. I don't know. Pull number 30. We got the ring. Come on, give me the dress. Ooh, we got the gloves for the spider set. We got the dress for the 4-star. Oh, we didn't finish it. What are we still missing for the 4-star? Just the socks. I'm okay with that. I can live without those. All right. A little bit uneventful for the pulls for today. Bear with me on this, okay? We're still gonna have a look at everything we got. Then here at Dazzle, I also still have 10 pulls, so let's do pull number 40. Ooh, we got a new earring. How cute is that? And a new 5-star. That's not a 5-star. No, it doesn't look like a 5-star to me, but okay. Okay. Now it's time to have a look at everything that we got and make a new outfit. So let's start off strong with our new hair. This is the Wicked Sweetness. It is so cute. Okay, I'm happy I got this one over the other one. I like that the back is kind of like messy, the crisscross, but it's still like nicely done. The shade of pinkish gray is nice. This is, oh, look at that. We got a gradient. Ooh, oh yeah, it's a little bit darker at the top. It's so unique. I love it. I love different hair because at some point, if you've been playing this game for a minute, you're gonna get kind of the same basic hairs, which often I do like with most of them. But as you can see here with my favorites, they are like hairstyles that are a little bit more different, like pigtails and stuff, or like little half up, half down. So I think I might get some good use out of this one. It's pretty exciting that we got that one. Next up, we got our new dress, which is the 4-star. It's too hot today to imagine liking this because it just looks heating. Oh, I like the skirt in this color. Yeah, I think it's the winter color. I really like this version. Alright, it's cute. I don't know if I love the 3 belts. I think that one is kind of interesting, but I like the little patches and then the skirt. I wish the skirt was separate so badly. I love a leopard print. It's adorable. Alright, let me take that off for a second, because here we also have Winter Whisper, but this is from the permanent banner, so I don't like the color on that, so I'm just gonna ignore that I got that. Then we got the 4-star shoes. These are really nice, but again, I'm pretty sure I have like 10 pairs of these kind of boots already, but at least this has the different straps that match the dress, so I guess that's something, you know? And I think most of the boots that I have, the lacing goes all the way up, and this one kind of stops at the foot here, so... Alright, I'll take it, I'll take it. We got no socks today, which is new. Then we got a double hair bow, again for the 4-star, it's just a 4-star showcase today. And these are also pretty cute, I think. Like the double thingy, I'm gonna favorite those. I'm gonna get some use out of these. These are really cute. And it kind of matches with this set, right? And then we have our earrings. So this is from the permanent banner. And then this is from the 4-star. These are so not cute. These look like they'll be at a thrift store. I don't know what it is. It's not the vibe. No, I'm gonna have to pass on those, chief. Then we got the 5-star bracelet. That was like our one random item I think that we got. I don't really care for bracelets. There's like a couple I liked, because the ones I went through all of them and then I just favorited the ones I actually did like. So it's like a ribbon. I really like these because they are like super high up and stuff, but most bracelets I don't use because I don't really see those that often. So Then the gloves, these are actually cuter than I thought they would be. They're a little bit big, but we got some pearls here on the side, we got lacing in the front, and then really big fanning out. I don't love the green in this, but I can see it. It matches very well with the dress, but I don't have it, so I'm just gonna ignore that it matches. Ew, I like that. And this is a little bit of a gradient. We love to see a gradient. It always looks nice, so yeah. It's okay. For gloves, I've seen worse, definitely. And we also have the ring, which... Ooh. Tacky. Sorry. Then our back, we got our... What is it? I thought it was a crown. But then, like, sideways, right? Because this is the bottom. The flames. Okay. The details are nice. The shape is unique. The effects on it really amplify. Like, for 5 stars, this is a great item, right? But what the fuck? Why is it here? Why is it like this? Backwear position. Can I change it? I don't think so, because this is in the tail category. Why is it in the tail category? I got too many questions for this, right? I don't get it. Oh, I don't. Alright, let's see it in a few different colors, maybe. Alright, this is the original. Then this is in brown, so we got a different flame in there. And then this is in whites. It really reminds me of the 6-star. Like, you would almost think that they had this acid left over from that 6-star we just had, and then they're like, well, just put it in there. This, I don't know. I just... Am I trashing it too hard? I do like the details and the crosses, but it reminds me too much of that 6-star, and I just don't know. Maybe we can make this one work. And then we also, of course, have our new makeup, which is the blushing. Ooh, okay. So on my character's face, I guess she's so skinny that the cheeks kind of like plunge in a little bit because they're supposed to be like that, and they're not. So depending on your character's face shape, they're cute. But it also looks kind of silly, but I guess that just comes with that makeup. So that was our preview. Let's go make an outfit. I'm lost in the sauce. I think I just want to use the gloves, the hair, and the back piece instead of what we got. Because the 4-star is kind of like not in the vibe, right? The question is, what kind of dress does it go with this? Would it be like a florally long dress, right? I don't know if you would want it to clip into there. Maybe not so much. The red dress is kind of nice. Butterfly. Sleek red dress. But then, again, do you want it to touch it and then eclipse it? Or you do something like this and then it's like... This dress is really pretty though. But then it's like it's floating behind her. Like, it's weird. Arcane Agent. Maybe this one is good. I don't know if I can get like extra palettes though, because I need like actual red. I don't want this shade. Let's see if that's possible. I don't think so. That sucks, dude. This piece would be so cool in red. Just forget it, alright? We'll just, I always like to think in the storyline, so it's easier to make an outfit, but I don't really know what the plot for this one is either. Like, I don't know if I want her to be cool or cute or sweet or badass. Like, where is she going? Besides this spider plot. That's why I'm always so mixed about the themes, because I love it when they have such a strong theme and like a good way to portray it. Ooh, okay, this is the winner. I love this dress. But at the same time, I'm always kind of a little bit conflicted with it because I'm not sure how I would use these items on its own. But this looks really cool. Let's get this palette and then let's get this palette. This is from a Fashion Views, like a battle pass set. So we can kind of match it with the back piece, and then maybe we can do the same for the hair. Like if we get the blonde and then the red's gonna be at the other dye, isn't it? Yeah, let's get this palette and then let's get this palette, make it like a little bit of a darker blonde. Or no, black is locked on the other one. Make it a little bit more grayish. Okay, right? Vision is visioning. The only thing else is the gloves that we have. I kind of wanted to have a veil or something. I feel like her upper is a little bit empty here. The question is what shade, because I can't really get the red for this either. So maybe hold the horses. Does this look silly? Slightly. Fine, we're just gonna roll with it. We just need to deck her out a little bit more. Let's see if we got a veil or something like that that works with this. Double horns. Crown. Oh, it gets really small. That's kind of cute, actually. Alright, this is a crown with a veil, but it hides the horns. It kind of looks nice when it's tucked in. It's got really cute front framing pieces, so at least that's a little bit nice. But... oh, I kind of like that with the dress, but then you don't really see the coolness of the hair. But this in, like, red would have been so cool, no? Yeah, I don't think a veil's happening if I want to see the rest of the outfit. I was thinking I had a little bit more than that. I feel like this is like cute, but what is it doing there? Oh wait, I can change the position. Backwear, edit accessory. Oh, then I gotta edit the whole thing. I don't feel like doing that today. And these are all gonna be beanies and stuff, so that's not gonna be like regular headbands. What about hair clips? Do we got something in here? Oh yeah, we got our new bows. But we can move this one. We can move it up a little bit. Alright. Let's go with that. And then make that like a brownish. Isn't that cute? It's maybe a bit random with the rest of the set, but just... we gotta use our new pieces here. And necklace. I want something bigger to kind of like spice it up a little bit. And then maybe... oh, we need veins for everything. This, like, that's pretty, right? And then we have a little bit of that red in there. Can't really tell it's not the right shade of red, so I think that is gorgeous. Actually, that is really cute. Okay, that's perfect. And then maybe, well, we don't really have a cape or something like that, and we don't really want to cover up the crown too much. We have the corset we could add, but again, I don't have the veins to get the right shade of red, so I would need to make this like a brown. Do we like that? Actually, I do. Alright, let's get this palette too. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we don't have a jacket, but we still have got a little bit covered up there. Because her hair is in an updo, I think she can have earrings with this as well. Because normally I don't like to have too much in there because it's a lot going on, but these are subtle 6 stars, if you say. Wasn't this like one of the random pieces we got last time? They kind of match this whole vibe, so I think these are pretty. I would have to swap out the shoes, but we're just gonna go for these gold ones because it's whatever. Alright, I said what I said. Ooh, do I want to do socks even? Yes, alright. And we got the back piece. I don't want to do anything else back piece maybe because else it's just gonna distract from the whole thing. Unless... how's that fully red? Or like in brown. Alright, that looks kind of cool. Ah, that looks kind of cool, I'll say that. The deer. Is this too much if I do that? The yard. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Seems with the pond. Alright, let's just do the bubbles. What's ringing wisdom? Bell that spews like feathers? Why did I get that? Oh, can you tell I never go in this category? Yeah, that's too much. Alright, we can do the little bubble thingies. Well, that's kind of random, actually. Let's do the sparkles. Alright. Handheld? Because I do think I have a... Okay, maybe she is like a knight. Maybe she's like the other knight. Then we need something on her face too, no? We got knight fighting spider knight at home. Yeah, I don't really have something that covers her full face. Like in a cute way. We can do the eye mask though. Hold the phone. Oh, let her cook. Shit. You're welcome, by the way. Holy, look at that. That is so good. Okay, only thing is that the shoes are too light, I think. I think we need this palette in here too. Because the hair is dark and the bottom is super light, I think this balances out a lot better. I absolutely love this. What? I wasn't expecting that. Okay, last finishing touches is going to be the makeup, of course. I want to have kind of a dark look a little bit because she does have kind of that fierce vibe to her, even though she's wearing like a cute dress and her hair's kind of cute and a little hard on the face, you know? Hold up. Like that, right? And then maybe I have black lenses, or because I didn't pull for it, but they have red in the picture, right? And the ones we could pull for. Make it a little bit fiercer here. Evolved Dream. This one has like blossomies in there. I think I like that. Eyeliner. And then I want some heavy lashes as well. The feathers. Okay, girl. And blushing. I like this one because it's kind of sparkly, kind of messy. And then we have face paint, which we can do the glitter. I just really like the Cosby dust. I use this one all the time. It's kind of like Kesha vibes, which I like the messy, sparkly makeup look. And I think our Vampire Slayer, alright, is done. Or Spider Slayer. Yeah, the sword matches really well with it, so let's quickly go take a picture. There's currently in the shop a rerun of some backgrounds. There is I think the Stellar Wanderer is in there. This background is really good, okay? It comes with a really cute swimming animation as well, so I do really like that one. There's also the Romantic Oath. I think it's like the third time already that they brought this one back. It's pretty for this outfit, but keep in mind if you want to buy this, you cannot change the color of the roses, which makes it really annoying when you want to take any pictures that aren't red, at least in my personal experience. Alright, that's what I noticed, that I don't really like it using it because it has to match the specific vibe of the rest of the outfit. And there's a couple that kind of have that same like vibe to it, right? Oh wow. Oh, I really like it. Have her focus. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm glad we did polls. Could have been a lot worse. Oh, she's so cool. Alright. Very happy with that. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I always preview the upcoming sets. And if you want to know what's coming next, make sure to check out that video when that comes around. Probably like in 2 weeks or something. Normally 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't remember. Something like that, I think 2. Thank you so much for watching. Join my Discord server if you haven't already, if you want to make more Life Makeover friends, because there's pretty active community on Discord. Yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!